don't know where the bean's gone. Was sitting on this. It's not here anymore. I don't know how I've lost the bean already. I'll have to go get another one. Wait, is that it? Oh no! Oh no! The bean! It broke! No. The bean, it broke. He knows better than to touch the bean. Give me a second. I'm gonna go get a new bean. Because we still have a dying bean plant in my sunroom. There's probably some dead beans on here. One of these dead dried beans probably has a bean in it. A bean of substantial size. So my bean plant's just withered up and died, right? I don't know what I did, but it died. So I have all of these like dried beans. One of them's probably got a bean in it, right? Casual gardening. Here's a bean. The bean. A bean. I'm gonna see how many beans we can get out of my mess of beans. This one looks like it has like one in it, and it's got like a little air pocket. This one also has one bean. We're gonna add the beans to this plate, and hopefully they don't go missing. This one's really crispy. Might have it has a bean. Would have been delicious to eat. Just one. I'm trying to place my guy's DOB. This one might have two, maybe. I don't know, it got crushed somehow, which is interesting. I don't know what crushed it. This one's a really tiny bean. I'll show you the bean harvest when I'm done. Oh, and it one big bean. This one's a little one, probably just one. Just one. Oh, this one's got like a skin or something. Look at that. I don't know what's happening to this one, but it's like attached. And I was like, that's a confused looking bean. I don't know if I can really express the confusion on this bean. This bean has got like a skin on it. You can kind of see the skin. I don't think that's a bean, right? It doesn't look beany. This one, maybe two, probably one. Feels like just one. The great bean harvest, maybe. And last one. Looks like, again, we just have one bean in this one. Wow, it's what are those things where people like open up like, this is like a very sad looking bean. But my bean harvest, which is kept now in my like little plate of bowls, I have a couple beans. They're not alone now. They're my magical beans that I grew myself. But yeah, that's the story. The beans. The story of the beans. I think we still got like a minute or two until server's back up, and then I'm gonna run to the bathroom while I load in. So give me a sec, guys. be back soon. So let's see what the last day has in store. This is not a perma. There will be a return. At some point in the future, Marigold is, after all, a character about vibes. So, this will not be the last time we see her. She will come back some point. The story will continue of the familiar's curse. And the wizard she loves. And the doctor she loves. But for now, the little Archon just wants to have a good day. Tomorrow I am gonna do something, I'm gonna call it like pre-game locker room. It is going to be, so Ryza has her server set up to match TOO's mods. So myself and some others and anybody who wants to come like pre-game for TOO on Sunday, you're welcome to come. Password and like server info is in my Discord. It's pinned in the TOO channel. You are welcome to come. Don't abuse the admin password or you will get bapped. But it's for like character setup, looking at the mods we're gonna do, a little bit of light RP, just trying to get into the characters, cause Gloria Blackwood is not Marigold Baker. They are not the same people. They will not be the same people. They're very different, and that's okay because sometimes different is good. So, you need help with outfits? Yeah. So tomorrow, like, is just because I think it's really important to take the time to come away from an old character and put on a new one. if I were to just go straight from one to the other, Gloria would sound a lot like Marigold. She would have a lot of the same mannerisms, and they're not the same characters. So this is Marigold's goodbye, and tomorrow is Gloria's hello. So anybody who wants to help get themselves in the mindset is welcome to come tomorrow. Like, again, that'll be what I'm doing most of the day. And then TOO launches Sunday at noon EST, which means that's like 11, I think, for me. I'm gonna have to tell him that we need to have like a thing. Test. Yeah, I need practice on my
have
test.
both.
Okay, same. We're just setting a scene right now.
You good too?
I'm good. This is that getting into character thing.
Like this?
Sounds good. You ready?
Okay.
Okay. So. Hi, little boy. I'm always really bad at wake up scenes. My camera, not where it is. Hi, Bob. Yeah, tomorrow's locker room, and then Sunday is launch, so. Hang on, my dog needs to go out. Come on. Do you want me to put you on your lead? I don't know why I didn't take him out before, but I didn't. You good? Good boy. He's the good one. He just goes and comes right back in. Unlike my other one, who seems to come on. Come on. Don't you fight me. Get your butt inside. He's so big and so fat. It is so hot outside. Bowser, inside. Bowser. Go in the house. Come on, let's go. Do you want to go downstairs? Come on. Go get him. Go get him. Go. Go, go, go. You go too. Sorry, I'm back. You can always come play with us on TOO, Bob. You don't even know the story, Bob. What are you even on about? Magnus. Hey there, sunshine. Hey there, sunshine.
Good morning, sweetie.
There's stuff to do today, ain't there?
Yeah? Yeah. Sun's coming up. How are you?
Glowing. Cause I'm an Archon and I'm a lantern. It's a joke, you get it?
You are glowing. Because you're smiling very widely and laughing. I'm glad. You don't regret this? Oh? I I guess not.
No.
Okay. There's a million things I want to say to you.
There ain't enough time in life to regret things, Magnus.
I'd love nothing more than to stay here with you all day, sweetie, but I need to get to the clinic.
Hey, you got doctoring to
I
do. Lives to
think
save.
I think we stayed up late. I may have dreamed it, but I think someone knocked on the door and I went and answered it in my skivvies earlier.
Oh.
I don't remember who it was. I just came right back to sleep.
Alright, well, clearly you need something more than skivvies. So apparently, that's
Yes.
what I get.
There are clothes for you in the cabinet. I brought some of your clothes.
Oh, all right.
You can wear them.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay. Come on, come on.
and
Up, up.
if you feel, yes,
If I feel what?
if you feel the need to walk around Port Haven or anywhere else, actually walk and touch things, I may have an idea. It's temporary, but I think it'll work.
Okay.
Do you still want to help me with the surgery?
Of course. Well, as much as I can.
You can. You can. You can help me save a life today.
I'm gonna try
All right.
then.
Well, why don't you go and take a look at the cabinet and see what's in there and see what you like and put it on?
All right.
I love you, sweetie.
Okay. Clothes. Let's figure this out. I definitely understand clothes. Definitely have gotten dressed
Just go
before.
wild. Just put
Listen.
put on whatever you like.
Listen, the last time I got dressed, you want to know what happened? Hattie just threw some of your clothes at me, and I don't think they fit none. Ooh, this one's pretty.
I will. I managed to forget that Mr. Haiti saw you naked. Thanks for reminding me.
I'm sorry.
I mean, don't be. It's not that big of a deal.
What about this? Hat.
Well, I did take I did take the hat. You can yes, it is yours. You can keep it. I have your old broom. I haven't fixed it yet though. It's still broken.
Well, good thing I don't need no broom to fly, huh?
Yes. Okay, one last thing before we go.
What?
Okay,
You
I'm
ready to
ready for
face
the
the
most
day?
yeah, ready for the most complicated surgery of my career so far.
Oh. You got this, honey.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Well, well, I mean, you won't have the clothes outside, but
Yeah.
uh, if and when you want to walk, you'll have them then.
Okay. Well,
This
that's a...
this
Unless it
this.
bothers you.
Hmm?
Well, would you prefer I didn't
This
put
stuff.
nothing on?
No, no. I definitely prefer you to put things on when you're out in public. This stuff can wait until we're
Yeah.
done
Yeah, yeah,
with
yeah.
the medical things.
All right.
I mean, I'm sure it's not that late. I don't have a clock in here, but I'm sure we
Mm.
didn't sleep in that much.
No, it's probably fine, right?
It's probably fine. One second.
Nope. Nope. Still can't do anything with doors. I fucking hate doors.
Ah, Miss Amanda. Hello. I, am I late? I don't have a clock here.
No, 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 no. We're all just in the waiting room waiting.
Okay, well, thank you for your patience. We're ready now. I'll come down and we'll talk about what needs to happen. Hello, Sophie. Good morning.
Hi.
Greetings, Marigold.
All right, let's head down. Has Mr. Idris come?
Yes. He's in his mind, but he is down there.
Miss Karina? Did she show up?
I think so.
Oh, excellent then. That is the full house.
I'm gonna definitely be able to get this door open. Look, I did it!
I hear Marigold.
It was definitely me who opened that door. I definitely did it.
Marigold.
Congratulations, Marigold.
Doors are hard, okay?
Yes, they are.
Hello, Marigold.
Hattie, hattie.
I've always thought they were hard.
They're the worst things, okay?
I don't know. What about can openers?
I've never tried to open a can, so I would not be knowing if the can openers are difficult. You are very naked to me. With a woman on your lap. Okay, alright.
I have my skivvies.
Okay.
Miss Nee is here as well. This is even better. Hello,
Yes.
everyone.
I was gonna apologize. I'm sorry I wasn't here when you needed it. I didn't know until it was already too late.
That's okay. Do you have time today?
Yes.
This is going to be the day. This is going to be many hours.
Oh, Doctor.
This is going to take upwards of 8 hours. This is very complicated surgery. I hope everyone has the time and the energy for this that will be participating.
Have a choice?
Yes. Would it be wise for me to change into a different outfit then?
If you have a surgery outfit, yes. If not, I will provide one for you. Oh,
I don't think
Bless
that's
you.
a surgery outfit.
and who is this lady? Have we met?
This is the lap lady.
I'm Mika.
My
Hello, Miss
girlfriend.
Mika. Oh, very good. I'm Dr. Magnus Kramer. Mr. Shanzi will be in my care for today, along with most of the people here.
I believe I met you, Dr. Kramer, the day that Fenring decided to eat too many cakes and passed out.
Ah, yes, it was a curious day that day, but you know, in hindsight, I'm glad it happened for personal reasons that have almost nothing to do with Mr. Fendering. You understand? Let's get in, so I can provide some. Come to the office so I can look at the file, and I'll provide everyone participating information about what we'll be doing, and everyone else that's here to support. Mr. Sanjay, up to you whether
Yeah, we were talking about
you
you.
want them to hear everything or not. I
Actually,
apologize. I don't have enough chairs for everyone. As in solidarity, I will also stand.
Actually, if you want to fill in your medical staff, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Who here doesn't know anything about what we're doing today? Everyone's up to speed?
I don't know exactly what you're doing, Doctor. Just that there's surgery.
Okay. Suppose Miss Nia, Mr. Idris, are you caught up in Mrs. Sanjay's conditions?
No, I have no idea what's going on with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I will give a very brief summary. And in said summary, I will encapsulate several centuries of Mr. Sanjay's life and weeks of my own research on him through rigorous testing and two preceding surgeries. Mr. Sanjay started off as a human, I believe, was turned into a white lichen. If at any point I say something correct, correct me, Mr. Sanjay. And an indeterminate amount of time after that was captured by a man, Dr. Kessler, who, while brilliant, was quite insane and was attempting a series of experiments on achieving what he'd gotten some literature on, some idea of a perfect being. That meant suppressing Mr. Sanjay's lichen side and his immune system so that several mutagens and grafts could be applied on him. These include the wings, first of all, that were made from his own cells but are nevertheless a mutation. These include vampiric blood that was tied to his system so that it would perpetuate itself and give Mrs. Sanjay vampiric nature. This includes several types of skin grafts and muscle tissue from, honestly, various other races. Let me see here. Also, demonic tissue in his eyes. And I believe that's it for the mutations. Now, in addition, in order to maintain the suppression on Mrs. Sanjay's lichen nature, which by virtue of being a white lichen is actually quite resistant to foreign intruders on the body and foreign cells, in order to keep that down, a system was created where what are they called? I have it here somewhere. A specific species of demonic parasites were injected into Mr. Sanjay, and through a complicated array of runes that were grafted into his bone structure, were controlled into keeping a controlled population in his body, so they wouldn't breed out of control, wouldn't completely take him over, and would instead focus solely on keeping the lichen nature in check. So the runes control the parasites, and the parasites go through their whole life cycle in Mr. Sanjay's body and suppress his lichen side. Now, in theory, all of these mutagens and grafts improve Mr. Sanjay, and they do, or they did, in the past. Certainly not to the extent that Dr. Kessler was hoping for, but that was over 500 years ago. And since then, a lot of these processes and systems have started fraying or completely breaking apart. His lichen side, his immune system is acting up, finding avenues and weaknesses in the suppression system, which is already failing at several spots. A few days ago, we performed a surgery to remove several contingencies, let's call them, from Mr. Sanji's body that were created from his own tissue and would have killed him and whoever would have tried to mess with him internally. A failsafe of sorts, very explosive in nature. Yes, thankfully, with Marigold's help, I was able to remove those successfully.
Totally helped.
You did, sweetie. You were great. So, that brings us to today. Questions or clarifications before I move on to what the plan for today is?
Has anything new come up in your research that might make anything easier or worse?
I put together, well, not since we removed the devices from you. Just some consolidation of my research and some more looking specific things up to make sure everything's prepared and no mistaken assumptions are made.
Okay, I'm satisfied with that.
Well, there is one thing, actually, now that you mention it. While you were sedated, while we were removing the devices from you, there was in your chest cavity, in your torso, a peculiar blue light that would almost seem to guide us through the illusion towards the explosive sacks that helped us break the illusions of the rooms that were hiding them. I thought at first that was Marigold's magic, but turns out it wasn't. I believe, and this is just speculation, but from what research I've done on the white lichens, this may be some of the repressed spirituality finding an avenue to help you. So I don't want to separate that from you. I think that might be, in a way, your own subconscious that was helping us at the time. I have found, well, it's difficult to pass off as coincidence a mention of a glowing blue heart. Marigold, you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, like it was like a light inside of him. It was very confusing.
Yes, so I believe that's what that is, and that's good news because we don't have to worry about it, and it will actually play a part in my plans for today's surgery. So, I will lay out all of the things that need to be done today. The first thing that needs to go, which is a bit unfortunate, but we have to do it because they are a wild card that we can't allow. So the parasites are controlled by the runes, but the runes themselves have some triggers, some conditions that I don't yet fully know, that cause the parasites to go on a rampage and may react quite badly and even kill Mr. Sanjay if left uncontrolled. So we do have to take those out first. That will be the first order, killing the parasites entirely and flushing them from his body. This will be complicated in itself, but once we do that, that puts us on a very small timer. I say small, it's in hours, it's not in minutes. Because with the parasites gone, the suppression system will completely fall apart, and the lichen immune system will spring back into action. Now, this is a bad thing because, like anyone who's ever had this high fever will tell you, sometimes the body trying to fight intrusion is what kills you. In this case, if all we do is remove the parasites, in the immune system's attempt to get rid of all of the foreign tissue and objects and blood, Mr. Sanjay will not survive the next day or two. Still, the first thing we have to do for the surgery is kill and remove the parasites. After that, we will work to remove the foreign tissue. We will have to drain most of the blood to remove the vampiric aspect of it, or at least as much of it as we can. It will stop reproducing itself, but we do have to flush as much of the vampiric blood out as we can, so that the lichen cells don't kill Mr. Sanjay in their attempts to destroy the rest. At the same time, we'll be working to remove the comparatively simpler things like the skin grafts and the added muscle tissue from his limbs and his back. All the while we will watch the wings for signs of rejection. The idea is to keep the wings, since they were created by Mr. Sanjay's own cells. I am hopeful that the body, after these changes, will accept them. But if we see sign of rejection or infection or necrosis, they will have to be removed. After we've cleared most of the foreign tissue, we will have to... Then, after that, most of the danger will be over, right? Our timetable will extend. And then it's just a matter of cleaning up, by which I mean clearing out the runes and the heavy metals that are contained within the carving of the runes in his bones. We have to do this because otherwise they will poison and kill him. They already are in the areas where the runes are falling apart. But that is this type of poisoning takes much longer. We will nonetheless deal with it. So, parasites, then foreign tissue, and this includes everything from the tissue in the eyes to the skin grafts, the added muscles, any dead larvae or parasites will have to be flushed, and then we clear out the runes from the bones. Hopefully, well, the bones will heal over time. In regards to the runes, we will be scooping out essentially the metallics, the heavy metals, very carefully, and dispelling whatever magic residue may be left. Without parasites to send into a frenzy, the runes are harmless beyond, the possibility of heavy metal poisoning.
I don't know. He's an amalgamation.
Questions?
And for me, I don't understand it all exactly, but I'll just listen to whatever you tell me to do, Doctor.
Yes. Well, the reason why I required all of you here today is because, like I said, we will need to move quickly after the parasites are gone. And I can't be everywhere. And I can't clone myself yet.
Yeah.
Take it that's something you're working on.
I didn't say anything. What? It's a figure of speech. It's a metaphor. Focus on the task at hand.
Okay.
Why do I envision a army of doctors marching throughout the land?
Oh.
It's just a figure of speech. No such spell exists, surely. But yes, I will need the capable among you to take care of the things that may be somewhat straightforward but still need to be done with a steady hand and knowledge of the scalpel, like the grafts and the muscle tissue and the flushing of the body from the dead cells and the foreign uh, and the foreign bacteria and the flushing of the blood. There is a blood replenishing solution ready that we will be attaching to Mr. Sanjay through IV halfway through this process, but only after he has been flushed of the dead parasites and the larvae. Now this, the only way I know to truly kill all of the parasites and flush them out of Mr. Sanjay's body without leaving any traces is with magic. Now, I will be in charge of killing them with Marigold's help. After that, ideally, I would like one of you, if they have the means to do so. Suppose I should ask, do any of you have the means after the parasites? I'll show you a picture. The parasites are like small worms, long, tiny worms in their adult form, and larvae. So,
And what do you need us to do?
I need one or multiple of you to take over flushing Mr. Sanjay's body of dead foreign tissue, like the parasites, after I've killed them.
I see.
We
I
can
can
make a
certainly do that.
few. Yes, we can make a few openings as exits, but to truly flush him, it will take magic. Mr. Idris, can you do that?
If he is not allergic to divine magic. in this
There is a
country.
so there is demonic tissue in him, but that is slated for removal. So there will likely be some negative reaction, but we will have to power through it.
All right.
Besides, the most demonic thing currently in Mr. Sanjay are the parasites, which will be dead by then. There is some tissue from demonic beings grafted on him here and there, mostly around the eyes. But while you're flushing him of dead parasites, that's what I'll be doing.
All right.
Miss Nia or Miss Amanda, are you able to help Mr. Idris in this endeavor somehow?
Is it alright if I insert for the parasites?
Sorry, what's that, Miss Amanda? Say that again. I
Is
didn't
it
catch.
alright if I insert for the parasites?
You want to ask something about the parasites?
Observe.
Oh, observe. Yes. Okay. Of course.
It's not that I don't want to operate it. It's just seeing the parasites the last time.
You don't have to explain yourself. That's perfectly okay. In fact, anyone being uncomfortable with any part of the process, speak now. We can't afford any breakdowns or shaking hands during surgery. No? Okay. Miss Nia, thoughts?
I don't have hands.
No, but if there is any assistance of purifying the vampirism out of his blood, I wouldn't mind doing that.
That would be great. Yes. I would still like to drain as much as we safely can from Mr. Sanjay, but with you then purifying what remains, it would make things much better. Yes, thank you. We will do that. Okay, so I suppose, Mr. Idris, it'll be up to you to drain the body of the dead parasites.
All right.
If need be, I can assist, but I would like to be doing something else at that time because, as I said, the moment we kill the parasites, we are racing against Mr. Sanzei's immune system before it kills him.
Alright.
So, after the parasites are flushed by Mr. Idris, I will be focusing on the eyes. Miss Nia, I will leave the draining of the blood and the purifying of the remaining to you.
Yes.
Miss Amanda, do you think at that point you'd be able to come in and assist with removing foreign tissue?
I can try.
Have you experience with surgery before? Do you know how to handle a scalpel?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then I will show you all of the areas of
Yeah.
foreign tissue. Which of you, Mr. Idris and Miss Amanda, are either of you confident in being able to neatly separate muscle tissue?
I am. I shouldn't have any problem there.
Okay, then during that time, Mr. Idris, you'll be in charge of the internal removals from muscle tissue, while Miss Amanda will be removing the skin grafts. And Miss Nia deals with the blood situation, and I deal with the eyes. Hopefully, with 5 of us there, if anyone needs assistance, some of the others will be able to help if something goes wrong. Marigold will be helping me with the initial killing of the parasites. And then, Marigold, if you can help the others the way you helped me with that spell, I don't know if you can.
Detection?
No, I don't know. You did
Aid! Oh!
cast something on me, and
Oh.
my hands were steadier, my mind was clearer.
Oh. I can give aid. But yeah, I can do
Okay.
that.
Then, Marigold, you're after we're done killing the parasites, I'd like you to sort of observe how everyone is doing, and if someone seems to be struggling, render what aid you can with your magic. You'll be our safety net. I don't need to stress how
This is the last day I'm playing her.
difficult this will be.
We're going to TOO on Sunday,
want to
and
say
tomorrow's the
that
locker
because
room.
Mrs. Sanjay has undergone 2 more surgeries this week,
You're welcome to come,
his body
but
will be
we've
weaker
been waiting on
than
the
I
server
would
for
like
a
it to be
year.
for this surgery. But I have judged that if we wait even 2 more days, the deterioration that his body is currently undergoing will mean he'll be in a worse condition than he is now for it. It's not ideal, but it's the best we're gonna get.
I don't know, man. Should go after the cat.
Questions or clarifications?
You did steal a kiss.
I think we're good.
She doesn't have to be. So?
Miss Nia?
Oh my god.
I'm good.
Miss Amanda?
I'm fine.
There's a whole storyline to
Sanjay.
progress there, so it's a different sort of thing.
I suppose I'm as ready as I can be, Doctor.
Rest assured, Mr. Sanjay, you're in good hands.
And Lat.
Yes.
Oh, Doctor.
Yes?
Are your hands sturdy today?
Steady?
Sturdy or steady?
Yeah. Are they steady today?
How are your nerves, Sanjay?
My hands are very steady, Mr. Sanjay.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Do not worry. All right. Then, if that's all, Mrs. Sanze, you can proceed to the waiting room and say whatever words you'd like to say to your friends that have gathered. And when you're ready, we'll proceed to the operation room. Must be quite bored out there, not being able to hear anything we said. I suppose I should open the door. Okay. The
Are you
rest
sure
of
you're
you,
okay, Doctor?
come with me to get outfitted.
Yes.
Oh,
I need surgical
you know-
clothing.
you don't have anything to say to people. You're just going
Hello,
right in.
love.
I see.
Hi.
I'm going to be in surgery for a bit, but
Miss Amanda,
then I'll be out.
Mr.
alright?
Idris, if you haven't brought
Hi.
your own surgery equipment or outfits, in the corner there are clothes that you can use to dress yourselves. Everyone, please, very carefully clean yourselves, remove any
I'll see you
unnecessary
whenever.
accessories, leave them on this
love you.
cabinet. You'll retrieve
love
them
you.
after we're done. Any bags, any rings, anything that isn't necessary for this, leave it aside.
Hi, yes, definitely
Give me
clean.
a moment.
Not you, Marigold. You're fine.
Don't be too quick to check the will, sister.
Take a moment to do a bit of washing, Mrs. Sanjay.
Yes, I'll go do that again.
The rest of you, thank you for coming. Please wait patiently in the waiting room. On occasion, if one of us is free, I'll send them out to give you updates on how things are going.
Need any extra magic? I'm available.
Doors. The worst kind of enemy.
What type of magic? And who said that?
I have elemental magic.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind should the need arise.
If you need intense fire, I'm here.
Oh, I got it.
We shouldn't. We really shouldn't.
Is it alright if Mika's able to observe from out here through the window?
If that is your wish, you may.
Yeah.
I'll go get on the butchering block.
Yep, I'll prepare your anesthetic.
Wow.
Don't call it that. Actually, hold on. Wait. Before you do, get off it for a second.
Ah, he's got footprints all over it now.
Yeah, bit more to your size.
Yeah, so everybody can put their hands in you.
Wait, did you say in or on?
I don't know.
Why not both?
Actually,
It's fine.
Get
After how
off
deep
it
the
then.
doctor went inside me, I think I'm spoiled for everyone else.
Oh my god, he was elbow deep in Sanjay. Move there.
I had
It's
to
not
read
cent.
some-
It's not centered, doctor. Ah!
I had to
I
reach
hate
the
it.
heart through the rib cage.
Oh my
okay?
god, it was. He
I'm
was
not gonna say anything because Sophia's right next to me. But no,
That
I
is-
could.
so not centered. It hurts me. Ugh. I am surgical camera from above. Fix the table.
Sanjay, I have a few potions for you to take. These will... let's see. This one will lower your heart rate a little, so you don't bleed out immediately on us.
Please don't bleed out.
This, or was this one heart rate one?
Doctor.
No, it's fine. Take this one too. You'll be fine.
Take them all
No,
together.
I joke. It's a doctor joke. Of course.
Instills
This
just
one
the greatest amount
will-
of confidence.
This one will improve your blood replenishment after you've lost a fair amount, which you will need. And the last one, where did I put?
And the last one's a shot of alcohol for your mood.
No, we don't do that. Aha! This one. This will improve your body's vitality, so that hopefully we'll have fewer emergencies during the surgery. We'll be digging a lot and removing a lot, and it's not unlikely that your body begins to fail. You might go into cardiac shock. With this, that will make it more unlikely and easier for us to resuscitate you. Get in position and I will give you your anesthetic.
All right, back to the butcher block.
Doctor, you should center the table so you can get all the way around it. Because it ain't center.
I should do
Look,
what?
you can't get all the way around it. You should just move it over just a tish so you don't get people stuck in corners.
Can't get all the way around it.
You see
Okay. Yeah, alright. I'll
Yeah.
move the table. Get up, Mrs.
that?
Sanders.
Get out of the way. Up, down. This is your blood. This is your daily stretches.
There you go. How about that? You
I
have
don't
it,
know.
Marigold?
You have to walk around it. I don't.
This is why Mimsy hates you.
Up, down, up, down. Is this surgery or is this some kind of sick preferred workout program?
Why
Oh,
not
you
both?
really- Do you really want these to be your potential last words? Really? These? I joke, of course. You're going to be fine.
Of course, my potential last words. Be gentle with me, doctor.
Up, down, left, right. If the movements were immortality.
Did you want Miss Mika to observe?
If she wants to, yes.
Miss Mika, would you like to observe the process?
Okay.
I should warn you, it will not be a pretty sight. Don't feel that you need to. You can be just as supportive from the waiting room.
I can handle it.
Okay, then you can stand here. Please do not block the door. All right. Miss Amanda, I will call you in when the first part is done.
Very well.
Okay. I've increased the power of the sedative quite a bit since last time, considering how long it took for you to go under last time, the fact that we want it to last for longer, and of course the vitality potion I gave you. Why don't you start counting down from 10, Mrs. Sanjay?
10, 9, 8, 4.
Okay, he seems well out. Alright, here's the plan. There are tools and supplies in these cabinets. You will find several sets of all kinds of surgical tools. We will be opening a few incisions and cuts on his limbs and a few on his torso and one on his head. This is in preparation for the removal of the dead parasites that will come immediately after me and Marigold are done killing them. In the meantime, I would like you to help me open these incisions, and then with the medicated towels make sure that a mess isn't made and that he doesn't bleed too much. Mr. Idris, this is where I would like you to flush the dead parasites and larvae once that starts.
Alright. You just want me to flush them out with magic, yes?
Yes. Some of them will be coming out by themselves through the openings, but we want them as much as possible completely gone from his body.
Alright.
You'll be using your divine magic to flush the dead larvae, you said, correct?
Yes, that is the only magic I have access to.
Yes, there might be some sort of reaction from the runes and some of the demonic tissue, but the runes without the parasites should be powerless. And the demonic tissue I'll be dealing with at about the same time. Okay.
Understood.
Marigold. Oh, go on, Mr. Idris.
I know, I said understood. That was all.
Okay.
Yes, doctor.
Well, Miss Nia, Mr. Idris, why don't you proceed with opening a few incisions, 2 on each leg, 2 on each arm, a couple on his chest, somewhat high up, not down, so he bleeds less, but then a ready exit for the dead parasites once it gets to that. And in the meantime, I'll explain to Marigold what we'll be doing. So, during my testing of the parasites, I discovered a few of the things that the parasites are weak against, things that will kill them. One of them is, in fact, heavy metals, which I've put a fair amount in the liquid concoction in the container that Mr. Idris will be flushing them into after we're done, just in case some of them survived. But one of the more effective means I found of making sure that the parasites die without the host dying, because I don't want to give him heavy metal poisoning, is in fact necrosis. So I will be sending necromantic energy at the highest concentrations of parasites, and then I will need your help, Marigold, to guide me to any parasites along his body that I may have missed. So, like last time, but instead of avoiding them, you'll be seeking them out. And I will be following in your wake with my spell.
Alright, so we're mostly looking for concentrations of evil.
Yes, except for his eyes, where there's tissue, and the runes in his bones will probably also set off your sense.
Okay.
but we are avoiding those. We're focusing on the parasites. You spent quite a while
Yeah, yeah. It's all
observing
sorts of
them last
evil in
time.
there.
Yes. You should be able to tell them apart.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Marigold, are you able to aid several people or several times?
I think so. I think I can do it as much as I want. Are you telling me to do that now?
I would appreciate it.
Okay.
I would rather not miss any parasites.
You definitely.
And also, it's important to not accidentally leave swaths of necrotic tissue in Mrs. Sanjay's internal organs.
Yes, best to avoid that at all costs, I think.
Yes, it is. It is the. Well, none of the solutions were great, but this seems the most.
Hold your hand out, Andres.
What's that?
Hold your hand out.
All right.
Neo. And I already got you, Magnus. I don't know if you were paying attention.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, there. Just ignore me. It's fine.
Sorry.
It's fine. I gotta tell you, he seems all kinds of evil all over the place right now.
Well, we're gonna need a bit more precision than that, Marigold.
Yeah.
Perhaps after I remove the biggest concentrations, it'll be easier for you to focus.
Okay.
So I'll do a more general flush of the areas that I know have a lot of them, and that'll help. But then I'm going to need your help to get the rest of it. Okay. Then, Miss Nia, Mr. Idris, if you're done with your preparations, I will begin. Are you ready?
Yes, the incisions have been made. I'm just keeping them clean.
Yes.
Okay. For now, keep them. For now, keep them clean. And if if blood comes out, if discolored blood starts coming out, don't stop it. Let it flow. It is full of dead cells and larvae. We will, yes, with Miss Nia's help and the potion, we will be helping Mrs. Anze replenish the lost blood after this. Okay, then I will begin. Miss Nia, help with that, please. Collect it. Make sure it all goes into the container I've set out. Okay, sweetie, here's where you come in. I need you to help guide me to any holdouts.
I, it's all just sorts of evil still. I don't know what's where.
Miss Nee, I need you on top of the arms as well. Mr. Idris, start preparing your flossing method. I'll work on the remaining few. Marigold, you see anything? Get closer, try to focus like you did last time.
I mean, I'll sweep it again. I'll see if I can find anything that's more evil than the rest, but
Avoid the bones themselves and the eyes. Look for anything else. And point it out to me.
I think here.
Okay. Anything else? Anywhere else?
I'm looking.
Take a deep breath, Marigold. You're doing great.
Yes.
Don't lose your cool.
Yes, because I breathe.
Focus on the limbs as well. You don't want to miss anything.
Uh, Hi, right here, over the hip.
All right. Mr. Idris, I hope you're on top of that.
Yes, I am. I'm copy.
Okay. Anywhere else, Marigold? Are we done?
Look, I'm not sure if I'm finding anything else, Doctor. there's one behind the ribs, hiding.
Hmm.
Some
Tricky.
something's hiding them.
Probably some reaction from the runes, I suspect. They can't hide from you.
Is it possible they themselves are trying to hide? Are they sentient at all? Or instinctive at least?
It just
They have
became.
instincts. They have instincts. They're in the wild. They operate almost like a hive mind. But in currently they are fully controlled by the runes.
Okay, because this just became a genocide if they were sentient. Do you want to get in your bean? What's in your beanie bean? Come on, Tonka. Go get in your bean right here. Come on, up in the bean. Bean baby. Good bean baby.
Oh my word.
Oh.
What is that? Marigold, I need you to check what that is.
Oh god.
Get in there if you need to. You see that?
What is that? It's fucking terrifying. Ah! It's huge. It's gross. Oh my god. Get it. I don't like that. It's a really big one. It's got a mouth.
A mouth? What?
Just
Marigold,
one. They know there's one of them parasites.
it's one of them?
Yeah.
But bigger?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay.
It's
Hold on.
massive.
The bigger is good. Easier target.
Ew. Ew. He sent me. Like, he sent me this picture and it's fucking horrifying. Oh my god. Hang on. I'm gonna fucking show you guys this bullshit that this man sent me.
Mr.
Ew.
Idris,
Mr. Doctor?
actually, no, keep doing what you're doing. Miss Nia, I'm going to need you to make a quick incision where the bump is so that Mr. Idris can draw the corpse out.
Yes, doctor.
Oh my god. Ew. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Seems isn't dead yet. Let's see if we can see it through the cut. We may have to remove it manually.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you grab it, you're gonna be able to get your hand on it. It's huge.
Well, if it's not dead already from my spell, it should be almost dead. Miss
Maybe
Nia,
I could put a little divine spike in it.
all we need to do is for someone to... Oh dear.
Eh.
Miss Nia, can you handle that? Just drop it in the liquid in the container. It's full of heavy metal
I think-
solution. It will kill it.
I think you gotta pull
Careful
it out.
grabbing it. Don't let it bite you.
Don't get bit. Don't get bit.
And if it's anything like a tapeworm, don't yank on it either.
Oh my god.
It's still so energetic.
It's Maya's
Okay,
is
no.
so much bigger.
Hands off. Hands off. Hands off. Somebody blast it. Hit it with divine. Between that and the necromancy. Just be careful. Don't have it spread everywhere. Hit only the worm.
Oh dear.
Doctor, he's seizing.
Check on the worm. Is it still moving? Stop the attack. Check the worm. Stop the divine. Should be dead between us. Okay. Somebody grab it quick. Put it in the container carefully. Don't make a splash. Slide it in there. Right. Let's see. Let's give it a minute. See if the seizure will stop. Hold him still for a moment. We've done a lot of damage, but it was necessary. The runes are acting up faster than I thought. Okay, I need to deal with that. I'm going to be dealing with that. We may have to deal with the runes earlier than I thought. Mr. Sanjay, are you done flashing everything?
Idris, Mr.
You think
Idris.
you've...
I've caught everything
Mr.
that's come out,
Idris.
Doctor.
Okay.
I'm unsure if there's anything left, but nothing else has pushed its way out.
Okay. I need both of you to start opening incisions alongside the major bone lines, and I will proceed with disabling some of the runes. Hold down his head so I can reach into the skull. Mr. Idris, help me hold him down. Miss Nia, start opening entries. I did not expect the runes to react so violently so quickly. To think that they'd be able to use the metals offensively. Miss Nia, can you dispel? Do you know how to dispel magic? Start working on the runes that you reveal, and I'll put out the fires. Mr. Idris, I'll start dispelling the runes that are going haywire. Collect as much of the metal as you can. There are metallic containers and tools.
Alright.
To my left. Collect all of the metal that's seeping out. Try to not let it get anywhere on him. And after I've disabled the runes, if there's still any, I'll pick it up with magic.
Just tell me when.
What? Give me a minute.
While we're dealing with the emergencies, Miss Nia will start clearing some of the magic from the other runes that are not acting up yet. Okay, Mr. Idris,
Those are the beans.
the hot metal should be unguided now. Start gathering as much of it as you can, and I'll help you with the rest of it.
That was fine.
Ellen's asking you. Sorry, I didn't realize you're on the thing.
Ellen was talking.
No, and I said we've been fine.
Oh.
Okay.
I need to.
Ellen heard her.
Samantha, get in here. help Miss Nia. You need to continue opening along the major bone lines, and Miss Nia will dispel. We need to move faster than I thought. Sit. Stop. 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 Compressions, Miss Nia. Now. We need to get his heart beating again. Marigold?
Yeah.
I need you to aid Mr. Sanjay.
Okay.
Any help at this point?
Please be okay.
Okay, we've managed to stabilize him again.
Okay.
Alright, Amanda, new plan. I need you on compressions. Keep air in his lungs and his heart beating, but softer than usual. Try not to break the ribs. Miss Nia, go back to working on the runes. Good work, everyone. He's still with us. Miss Nia, as you dispel, I need you to, if you have a magical means of doing so, use that. If not, grab some of the tools from the cabinet and start clearing out the heavy metals from the runes that you've dispelled. How's his heartbeat, Amanda?
It's still sort of slow, but it's still being strong.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, we averted the crisis. Nothing else seems to be actively burning. It seems I miscalculated in what the order of priorities should be. Miss Amanda, stay. No, you did well. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing air into his lungs and keep his heart beating. Again, slower than usual compressions. We don't want you to break his rib after like 5 minutes, but keep doing it. Mr. Idris, myself, and Miss Nia will continue clearing out the rest of the rooms. We really can't afford to make more cuts, so use existing entry wounds to reach around the major bones, the rib cage, the legs, the arms. We've already done the skull and the right ribs. Well, time for a lunch break. Mr. Sanzi will just stay here. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Just casually having this conversation about food. Wonder what happened about that announcement. You see that? I can see the clicks. Like that I can see, because I know there's clicks going on. But, I wonder what else is going on. Like, I don't know what the god characters are, because the only god, quote-unquote, characters I can think of are the Leviathans. But I've seen them, like, absolutely take their shit, get pushed in, and they roll with it. So I don't think it's them. Wonder where the suicide RP thing came in. Like, has something else been happening and we just haven't been seeing it? Is it us? I don't think we're very clicky. We just hang out and let people come hang out with us. So I'm not really sure what the announcement was on. Holy spice, baby, this stuff's hot.
It was left over, so I don't remember which batch that was from.
It's very spicy.
Sorry. We didn't label it.
Fine. Just over here dying a little bit. Whew. Yeah.
Nia, Marigold,
Hmm?
help me check to see if there's any traces of the runes left. Mr. Idris, now that we have things stabilized a bit, please do another quick flash for any dead parasites that we may have missed before.
Say it again. Do you still want me to do the compressions?
I think you can stop now. Okay. I think we've gone through the worst of it, people.
Yeah.
Anyone see anything?
No, I ain't found nothing.
Okay.
Whew.
All right. Well, the order is getting the order got a bit turned upside down, but we'll go back to what we're supposed to be doing. We need to start removing the foreign flesh. I will take a moment to point out the grafts to Miss Nia. I believe, Miss Nia, were you doing grafts and Idris muscle?
I was doing the grass.
Oh, you were doing the grafts, Amanda?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, right. Miss Nia was doing the blood. I see.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And Mr. Idris was doing the muscle. All right. In the meantime, I will be removing the foreign kidney. So, before anyone starts cutting anything, I'll point out all of the locations that I've found in testing.
Marigold's here just as a fucking MRI machine.
Mr. Idris, you'll recognize it from the discoloration once you get in. I will mark these. I will mark the areas that you need to look at with a bit of dye. And when you make your incisions where you need to, he already has several entry points. So when you look for the slightly discolored muscle and carefully separate them from the rest. Okay?
And what do you need me to do?
Amanda, you see where I've marked the skin areas?
Yes.
Start. Do you
She's
know
one
how
letter
to
off from Marigold.
remove a graft? You'll need to carefully remove the surface skin. It will come off. Now that the runes are gone and the immune system is coming back, the body should already have started rejecting things. So, be swift. Take the scalpel and remove the specific skin areas that I pointed out. Mr. Raiders, did you hear my instructions? You can just nod if you did. Okay, well, I'll.
He definitely nodded. I thought.
I don't think he did. It's okay. I'm sure he's doing things as we are.
Yeah.
All right, and Miss Nia, proceed with draining as much of the blood as is safe. He's already lost a fair amount, so shouldn't be a lot more than that. And then cleanse as much of the rest of it as you can. You are fighting specifically against the vampiric aspect of the blood. Reminder.
Oh boy. We're here nailing it with these rolls, guys. Fucking on target. crazy. Man, these rolls are not fucking great. Well, I didn't aid Amanda, but that's okay. I definitely would have if I had realized.
Right, I will need to work on the eyes as well.
This corner is the easiest one.
Once
for me
we
to
can
embed
safely
in.
use healing magic on him after all of the demonic tissue is gone, things will be better. Looks bad now, but it's part of the process.
Doc, he's got them evil eyes. I'm sorry, I had to make the joke. I don't think I said it in game. That's probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing I didn't say that in game, because, Idra's over here sucking on Sanjay's toes.
Miss Nea, how's the blood coming along?